First, I want you to tell me in these final 10 episodes, where is Jared? What's his path and story? What are we going to see from him?
I think Jared's gotten to a place now where, with everything that has been going on, he is. There's a lot that happens in the last 10. Um, he is a very much an intricate part of, as he's always kind of been, because the Stone family is his family. We just recently met his own, which was one of my favorite things through the entire transition. But yeah, he's a very much an integral part of helping these people and these pastors figure out what the heck happened to them. You know, what is this whole story about? As for his love life, fans are going to be, I say, surprised, because God knows I was surprised at how it all comes together. I did not see it coming at all, so I'll just say that. And it's always, Jeff always finds a beautiful way to throw a million, what's the word? I'm blanking right now, but barriers, I guess, in front of me to have to try to have Jared hurdle over. Yeah, and these last 10 are no different. So yeah, just prepare yourself, because I think they've done a beautiful job at bringing this whole story together and allowing. The one thing I love so much about the last 10 is that finishing a story to this magnitude is very complicated. Even like I always say, Game of Thrones, I use it as an example because it was one of my favorite shows ever. I hated the last season, and I really doubt that people are going to have that feeling with us, because I think they did a beautiful job at tying it all in and allowing the audience to kind of fill in the blanks in a way where you are left without like questions, because it gives you just enough to really tug at the heartstrings, but at the same time, it gives you space to be able to fill in the blanks with whatever it is that you've gone through. It's such a show about humanity. It's such, I could talk about it for hours. I've been traveling a lot, and it's just really beautiful to see. I probably haven't even answered your question. I do that a lot. I just ramble on, but I'm just so proud of this darn show. We've been traveling a lot, and it's just like anywhere we go, people, it's insane. People just all from all facets, all ages, all colors. Like, people, doesn't matter. People have really taken such a huge liking to the show, and it just speaks. It just speaks to the amazing creative staff of our showrunner. And I will also say, we wouldn't be here without our incredible, talented, selfless, collaborative writers that have, without them, there would be no Michaela, there would be no Ben, there would be no Jared, no Olive. They are the ones. They're the through and through backbone of the show, and they are such incredible, talented, lovely human beings. And I stand with them through and through. So this has been a tricky thing to but it's a beautiful journey too. And they're like, go support and go show love and go promote the heck out of it. And we've worked our tails off. So
From what I hear, fans should be satisfied with the ending of the show.
yeah, no, they just did a really good job at showing the human. Like I said, like, this show is about humanity. This show is about family. This show is about struggle and conflict and love and the difficulties of the unimaginable, when it comes to this whole, ticking time bomb that they have, which is their life, maybe, ending, and just the way that they tied it all in, and the way that it ends is just, I think it's, reading it was very difficult. So I hope it translates on screen.
I was going to ask, yeah, because like you said, there's so much going on. And then especially with this being the last season and the last batch of episodes, they've really had to get things moving along very quickly.
Yeah.
So were you able to keep up with all like the mythology and everything, is connected as the show does? No.
Absolutely not. I was so lost. I felt like it was like my parents don't really speak English. And my favorite thing of them is when they watch each season, like every episode, they're like, ¿qué está pasando? No entiendo. And it means like, that means like, what the heck is happening? I don't understand. I'm like, I put the damn Spanish subtitles on, guys. Like, figure it out. Like, at some point, enough is enough. Like, they love it, but they're always lost.
Yeah, you're like, that's all I can do. That's all I can help with. It's the Spanish titles, and then I'm like, I'm just reading from the page. That's all I got.
Yeah, right. No, yeah, like I said, I think that they did a really beautiful job at allowing there to be a really, which is very difficult to do, a really good balance of giving you enough, but at the same time allowing you to fill in, the space of what this whole story has been. I really, really enjoyed our ending. It was really shocking too, because I didn't see any of that coming, especially for my character. I had a whole nother idea of what I was like, oh yeah, for sure, this is the way it's going to go. No, no.
Right.
So
If you were shocked, I'm sure then we are going to be shocked as well. So awesome, awesome. Okay. Last question for this part of the interview. You guys were able to come back and finish the story, thankfully. A big part because of the hashtag Save Manifest campaign and all of the fans that kind of rallied together. So as they board this final journey, pun intended, what would you like to say to the fans?
well, I've said it over and over and over again. You guys are hands down the most loyal, dedicated, loving, extreme, too smart for your own good fans that I've ever encountered. I've had the pleasure of traveling quite a bit recently, and like I said, it doesn't matter where we go. They're from airports, obviously, to I was just in the Bahamas. Like it was just anywhere you go, these people are like obsessed, obsessed. Like it's just from athlete. I was at a Knicks game, and like there was a couple of athletes that like I was on a show that was very popular with the Hispanic and African American race called Power for a long time, and I was just like, and there was in the middle of a game, this guy stops as he's got the ball, as he's holding. I wasn't gonna say his name, but I was at a Knicks game and he's holding the ball. He's about to throw the ball in, and he's like, "Yo!" And I'm just like, in the middle of the game, I was just like, "Power." He's like, "Manifest." I was like, "You're watching Manifest?" Everybody, like, it's just like it's just really resonated and connected with the entire world, and it's because of them that we had a chance to finish the story. It's something that doesn't happen. It rarely happens, and we are so fortunate and blessed. So hopefully, they enjoy these last 10, and it does it justice. And yeah, I'm so grateful for them.